Jackson.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Jacksonville.
Walker, you going.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Fuck, man.
Yep, I have played this kid, I remember, because this kid doesn't know how to fucking sub before the game starts. So he's subbing in Lamar right now.
This broadcast has been stopped. No, it hasn't. Why? Why is it saying that? Whatever, I'll just watch it on my phone.
God, these kill jerseys are badass.
They go play action here on first down. Dumps it off to Fournette. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
11B. On first down, Bortles. Throw left side complete. It's Cole. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right. And Austin Seferian-Jenkins has it. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Ends up a nice second down.
And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15.
This kid don't know what the fuck to
Into the
expect.
red zone, it's Bortles. Escaping the pressure right. And it is caught at the 7-yard line. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Nice
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Spot the defenders just came from. He's like, all right, we'll trade you guys spots. Let's go.
Shotgun now for Bortles. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Ooh, nice muscle. It's 96. Fuck. Check this shit.
Bortles to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to go down again. Terrell Suggs in there to get him. And this pass rush strong now. That sack's on back-to-back plays. Following the sack, 3rd and long for Bortles and the Jags.
Bitch. I feel like he should have retired like 19 years ago.
Sunday.
From the gun, it's Bortles. Steps away to his left. That's complete right around the 8. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That time 12 yards on the pass play, but still shy of where they needed to go. 4th and goal.
Play.
And Lambeau will put this one through. Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2, as we'll see one following the score on the final play
She's
before
up
break.
25% of the
Here's
game.
Lambeau out to
Tough
kick this
points.
one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. That throw on first down with Jackson. Crabtree with it over the middle. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
That was a cute first play for you. We'll throw a pick. You'll throw a pick.
Jackson on first down.
Told you.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
They got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Bortles. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure he's going to hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant to the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. First carry down for Alex Collins. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop the jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. 2nd and 2 now. The penalty leaves him in pretty good shape. On 2nd down, Collins. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Starting to run to the second quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you got going on. The only concern you have, if you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Really good, smart play by the defense, understanding 3rd and short, guarding the first down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
You got a flag for this situation here?
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Bro.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
On play action, it's Bortles.
Damn right, Charles.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. Two minutes to go here in the first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. Flushed out right, and he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You dropped an 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. On play action, now Bortles. Now he's flushed out right, and he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken
Fucking
down
headphones
behind the
are stuck in my
line.
joystick.
And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Lambeau will put this one through, and that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
And he's got major wind against him, so he's got to be in great throw position.
With 6 on the board, ended up settling for 3.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him.
Throw it to
Do
the
a
whole team.
little bit of humor, maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, did you practice in that color jersey? Not the one that you're throwing it to. Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Detroit!
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
Oh, buddy boy.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Dante Fowler in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Jackson. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away. On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. Fielding just inside the 20. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead.
Hey, he's a rookie.
A mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention.
Yeah.
Because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Bortles now on 1st down. Flush to it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
O's or X's, X's or O's. They're all over the place, dude. They don't fucking.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Finding some room at midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Attaboy.
So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Pretty sure the Falcons can have negative rushing yards. The Patriots
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
This kid's 0 points.
And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard
Falcons
line.
kid never ran it. I don't think he had a single. No, he did run it once. I got him to negative 2 yards.
Points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to
There's
get
a run.
set up.
Dude, you were so predictable, kid. If Alex Collins is in, you ran it.
At the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain
You
on the
literally
play,
ran
and
it
it's
every
2nd
time
down.
that Collins is in. And you've not ran it when Dixon is in. Who's in? Oh, Dixon. Alright. Pass.
On 2nd down, it's Dixon.
That's
There's
alright.
another tackle
Fuck
made
you.
at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd
That's
down.
alright. It's a rush for fucking a game. 0, man.
On 3rd down, Jackson buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Gain of 9 that time on the scramble. 1 yard shy of the marker, and it brings up 4th.
9 yards. Still going to be 4th down and 1.
John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down.
That's fucking irresponsible football. If I'm a defender on his team, I'm pissed.
4th down, here's Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5. Now it's Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Nick Boyle, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to drop those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough, they couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They find some open field here. The 40, 30, 10, 5, touchdown, Jaguars. Corey Grant will return 102 yards.
Spanish for touchdown.
And the
Let's go,
Jaguars
baby.
add on to their lead.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
And the Ravens taking the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. They go play action with Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Doug says he
That
finally
one
got an
goes for
Xbox.
24
You know, we hope
yards.
to replicate this
So in
performance
Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Escaping the pressure right.
Wow.
Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. Give him 30 yards there.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offensive.
He's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Calais Campbell in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Calais Campbell in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Why these motherfuckers want to get the ball and run backwards? The blitz is coming. You're supposed to get it out of your hand fast.
Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Let's go, buddy.
Like I said, man.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long.
When you're playing, this kid's not afraid.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Dante Fowler in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the deficit trimmed to 6 now. It's 16-10. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Bortles will try again on 2nd down. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback has to slide and find open space to throw.
And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line.
So let's go.
They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. Bortles now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to work. And he is taken down deep in Baltimore territory. That one good for 33 and a first.
Just keep the ball on the ground. Do a little pounding. Chew up some clock. If they can get it in, that might be enough to get them home. And if not, the clock is definitely their friend.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's able to find some room as they get him down after a good run. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Wait.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And the penetration too strong. He won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
She said penetration too strong.
And Lambo will put this one through, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. So it's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Jackson flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
I hope I sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he's trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Here's Jackson. Oh, no, he lost the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Perfect timing. Jasmine just
texted
me.
On the ground, it's Leonard Fournette. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one.
It's a hell of a night, man.
Was a good move.
I'm going to play one and then call not myself.
Perfect.
And Charles, I think when the schedule
Hell
comes
yeah,
out, all
buddy.
teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk